Live from Seattle at the big building from the Groove Surfer Studios. It's Coffee with Stripes. Hey, thanks for joining us today on Coffee with Stripes. We have a local hip-hop recording artist, Frizz. Frizz, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's good to be here.
So you recently participated in Mob Roll, and we had to reach out to you and have you come and be on our episode of Coffee with Stripes because we are dicks, and we completely forgot to interview you, which sounds like a dick move.
It was late in the night. It might have been better off that way. It's good to come back here today.
You know what? You're making excuses for us, and while I appreciate that, it isn't enough. Here at Coffee with Stripes, we're all about 100% integrity most of the time. So then we asked him to come over, and guess what? Frizz called me this morning, and he was like, hey, you want to do it today? And I was like, let's do it today. And so this young man just strapped on his backpack and came over and made a fucking episode today. So that's awesome, man. So you have a good time with Mob Roll?
Super time. It's been going great this year, as usual.
Every year it just seems like a fucking blast, dude. What is up with that school bus?
The school bus. You know, the first image that pops into mind was last year when the dude from Juarez was tagging the bus up at the big building out here.
It looks rad.
And he threw some graffiti up in the past. The Fabitat in Tacoma organization that helps youth and kind of shows them different hip-hop styles and dancing and makes beats with them and stuff like that.
Neat.
They threw up a big sign on it, and originally first got tagged down in Oakland. So
okay,
there was a bunch of graffiti artists that saw the bus, and they were just like, what's up, dude? We love your bus, and it's all yellow. You need to paint that according to California law. They didn't say that part, but it's true. You have to paint a bus.
you have to have graffiti
yellow.
cover the giant vehicle.
They don't want
it's mandated. Yes.
No kids confusing you with a regular school bus driver. That could be dangerous.
Okay.
But they came through and tagged it up, and ever since it's been rolling around with crazy colors. You can't miss it.
Yeah, that's a very charismatic vehicle, and it's cool. I associate that vehicle with Mob Roll. It's always driving around. It's this big, weird school bus, and it's covered with graffiti, and there's bikes hanging off the side of it, and it would just look very at home at, I don't know, Burning Man or a Grateful Dead concert. Like, it would just be able to
been
slip
there
right
a few
in.
times.
It would just slip right into the crowd. Well, that's great. Hey, when did you start fucking with beats and stuff, man? When did you get into that?
I got into beats in high school, man. I was like playing basketball, but then we started smoking weed and just hanging out a little more, not going to practice as much. And then we're like, man, we really like making these beats. We were listening to a lot of Ninth Wonder and Little Brother out in North Carolina, and just kind of fell in love with sampling and messing around with Fruity Loops and all that.
You started developing your own slang, and then it was just over, right?
Yes, too many possibilities, creative outlets.
You know, I tried for so many years to get all of my musician friends. I'm talking directly to Dean Swanson, Kai Stranskov, Sean Diaz. I tried to talk those guys for years into just getting into a straight-up rap band, and they kept saying, man, that's the worst idea. And I agree. If I had been in the band with you guys, it would have been the worst idea. But he actually manages to pull it off pretty fucking good, dude. So, you know, we were going to showcase some of your beats and stuff in a little bit. But first, you know, Mike and I realize it's been a long time since we've followed our standard show format, so we're going to introduce Frizz. Frizz is going to take my place in a Coffee with Stripes standard, which is known as Today or Tomorrow. So in Today or Tomorrow, I'm going to tell you about something that may or may not exist, and you have to guess whether this is something that is happening today or it won't happen for a little while. Okay, so let's see. How do I turn on your phone, Mike? It's on the phone here. Hold on, I gotta. Is there a button?
Mike, activate phone.
Make the thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. All right. So consider you have like an airport, right? And you got a problem because there's geese flying around your airport. And what is the deadliest thing for airplanes to encounter in the sky? What do you think causes more airplane crashes than anything?
Those geese going right into that jet engine,
Freaking
right?
geese going in, like literally big fat flying birds is the most dangerous thing, right? So what they've come up with is they made a bird. Well, say you had a bird that was a robotic bird that looked like a large hunting falcon, a raptor, that would terrify the shit out of those wild geese. And at the same time, it would just kind of scuttle them from landing around your airport. Because, you know, you go through, you make this big flat space to land your airplanes. Well, holy shit, that's what geese are looking for too all the time, right? They're like, oh, it's a big flat space. Let's go poop everywhere. with our giant cigar-sized fucking poops. And so they go in there, and then you got the geese hitting the planes. So what if you had a robotic raptor? You could fly around on its own little, path. It wouldn't interfere with the planes taking off and landing. Do you think that's happening today or tomorrow?
Well, you know what? I very much wouldn't be surprised. I went to a organic farm recently in my class, and they were using a laser that was shot around the whole farm to get the birds away.
Yes.
And so they didn't like this at all. But apparently certain birds just didn't give a fuck and still went down there and laughed at it. So I would say this is happening today.
Today. Well, you're right. It's totally happening. The damage caused by birds at airports around the world is estimated to run into billions of euros, which I guess what that's intended to mean is that this isn't in America. It's at the Canadian airport. Because they got those Canadian geese. Here's the thing that maybe I didn't really understand this until I moved to the Pacific Northwest, is that Canadian geese are literally like the shit trash of birds. Like, I fucking hate those birds, dude. They are loud. They come and take over your park. They leave giant, like, finger-sized poops. I mean, are you in agreement with me, Frizz?
I agree with you. You know, I had a little time down in Oakland at Merritt Lake, and I was hanging out, and these goose came up, and they're freaking me out, and I'm just trying to chill and relax, and I had, like, a blunt or like joint or something in my hand, and it literally like zoinked it out of my hand.
It'll
right
take
there.
it, and then it'll be like, and then it'll fight you.
I was scared, man.
And then there'll be like 4 of them. Like it isn't like the one goose starts shit with you, and you got to take out the one goose. It's like all the geese come out of the bushes, and they're like, and there's just poops everywhere. And then you try to flee, and you're like, dude, there's literally poop everywhere.
Now I gotta say, I was over at Nisqually the other day, and I did see some nice cute little fur geese. What do they call those?
They're cute. They're cute. But and then they grow up and they turn into Canadian geese, and you're like, hey, aren't you Canadian geese? Why don't you go to Canada? And they're just like, well, we like it here too. And they just poop everywhere.
Gotcha.
They just fly from and they only land like at the park or at the beach. Like, they want to go where we want to go. These fucking geese, man.
We got hell of them out here.
You got like a soccer field. They're like, ooh, look at those lines. I want to go poop on those. But yeah, we're just basically, you know what? There's room. I can make room in my heart for the geese, but just not right now. It's too soon.
It's too scarred.
It's too scarred. Well, cool, man. Well, you know what? Since we got you on here, Frizz, if you wanted to get kicking off on some live performance, you want to get that going, man?
Yeah, we could do some live performance.
Cool,
for
dude.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. We'll scoot a couple things around and we'll get ready in here. Cool, awesome. Thank you.
Yes. Y'all tell me when I can go. This Frizz coming at y'all, kicking it out in Olympia, Washington, going to the Evergreen State College and going everywhere in between through the Puget Sound with the mob rolling these spring days where we're catching some sun after a cold, wet winter. So I'm going to bust a little set that I've been freestyling and performing with these guys. It's our little theme. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah. We on the mob. That's the M.O.B. We on the Rolo. The R.O.L.O. We on the mob. That's the M.O.B. We on the Rolo. The R.O.L.O. We on the mob. That's the M.O.B. We on the Rolo. The R.O.L.O. We on the mob. That's the M.O.B. We on the Rolo. R.O.L.O. my bro. Low bike polo and rap solos. Bike solo right now, that is a no. Pedal go ripping flows and playing folk shows. Row your boat, stay afloat with the dope flows. 2 weeks on the seat, or your horse on spokes. Go spitting sweet nothings with these Washington folks. Slow cruise through the streets with the Buster graffiti roll. Just got spray, fresh paint on the vehicle. Old school, new school, the way that it goes. We bring the funky type music to the house of the show. Let me know how many years you've been rocking my bro. My fingers say fold, yeah, how about yours? Your presence on the scene's appreciated in full. From Bellingham to Olympia, we out on the road. From the tip of the west coast to where the gooey ducks grow. Seattle Soda Warehouse Show, rockin' till 4. We hopping over from Vashon Island, Island to Tacoma. Habitat cats cover graph on the whole bus. Bainbridge bringing the entertainment. Popping up in the Capitol basement, we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. The R.O.L.O., we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O., we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O., we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O. I remember my first rip on the mic, bringing the light hype. Orico Porter graffiti wall with an orbital gooey duck and the crunk on the beat, slumping and bumping. It's a neighborhood function. I'm feeling the introduction. Eyes wind up, this bike ride, what's up? I-5 full of big wheel trucks, but we ain't stuck. Carbon tax that ass, don't rush it into collapse. Going up them large hills, a big deal for real. I gotta give it up to these bikers out in the field. They really live it up. That's sustainable action. Buff biker bodies hotter than gas, guzzling bastards and faster. When the traffic is double damage, amping, cycling through your city like champions, and they rapping and slapping like nothing happened. No acting. We live in Manhattan. It's the mob bro faction. We pedaling past you on the mob. The M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O., we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O., we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O., we on the mob. That's the M.O.B., we on the Rolo. R.O.L.O., so say it. Mob, 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 mob. Mother's Day, mom, 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 mob, 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 bro. 2017. What's up? Hell yes. We are mobbing up in here. Yo. I'll be falling fingers through her record stacks. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. I'll be falling fingers through her record stacks. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. When I rap, fuck that, coming back for a second in. Bluegrass, I'm a Yoda for the finishing. Cold wax like I'm running out of vitamin. She gon' max up, I'm hitting with a middle is. No lines, I'm trickling. No spice, I'm tickling. Miles on, I'ma get it in. George Clinton in, eating cinnamon. When the fuck did this game begin? I'll be sitting in the lab in the basement. In the bus with behavior shifts. Automatic rifle with a fader hits. Don't be so angry, we ate away. Breaking them chains, it's a leverage thing. Hold up restraint, embrace the strange. Mo Flucker coming near Washington. I'll be falling fingers through her record stacks. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. I'll be falling fingers through her record stacks. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Sometimes I let go of it all. I just won't see you win all. I'm just a beetle to crawl. Look at your easel and all. Freedom of law, open my heart. You is the reason my season gon' start. Gaming me up, I'ma flow with your chart. Little linguini, I take it to heart. Little Bassini, put red in my art. I feel the sun, someone's ready to start. Pop up the top, it ain't raining no more. I'm in the bus getting faded with 4. It's a West Coast thing, it's a Fresh Coast thing. It's the Northwest province, the down south mobbing. Round robbing, the bay still vibing. I'm in the water, the seminal phase. Find me swimming my shallow away. Ain't no hell, I'm a Hathaway. Got a half left pass, left fast away. Wanna go round town with a masquerade. Organic on the MIC. Cast wanna roll with the energy. Split splash on the go, my tendency. I'll be falling fingers through her record stacks. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. I'll be falling fingers through her record stacks. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Bring it back, need the center, yeah. Okay. What's good? Shout out Alpha Monk on the beat. I'm gonna be hanging out with you in Bellingham later today. Yeah. Alright, we got this one kinda. Gonna have to listen to the bus hints in this one. Little cruising going on. Is this the way that we supposed to be? They tryna roast on me, but I'll be floating free. Check it out, y'all. Is this the way that we supposed to be? They tryna roast on us, but we don't give two fucks. Cruising out west with a unicorn chest and a party on board. We can't be ignored. Space wave tech, limit no space jet through the vacuum of place. It's the fate that we met. An Ace Ventura with a case of the pest. Radical saddle, great big blunts in the back. Don't throw it to waste, ace bait in the bag. Tyrannical have visions trying to make their way back. I sift through this drift like my little lips kiss what I miss. Seed trying to sprout in my riff, but I slip just like water from the ship. Pro bono, no zones, I got no home. Bus life, mad right, Peter it right. Still in flight, I'm still ducking it right. I talk too fiery, I'm picking a fight. Touch a ginger, firecracker calling you shite. I jumped in the world, give me life. One big breath, dragon blast the sight. Remember the embers cause they asking nice. No, don't ask twice, bring them both to life. Is this the way that we supposed to be? They tryna roast on me, but we be floating free. Is this the way that we supposed to be? They wanna roast on us, but I don't give two fucks. I give flex like T-Rex with coffee breath, so what's next? These tape decks never rest. All I see is red zombie humping in bed. Unconscionable X, you heard what I said. This is my dream and my name ain't seen. It's Sean with the bong, eating food, not bombs. Never last long with the devil of a charm. Open up my arms cause my eye on storm. What's more? Peace and calm, I love a war. What the hell are we living for? I'm flirting with your rhythm, I'm setting it to the core. Get caught on my ego trap off the wall. Laugh some more. These haters are lost cause. I search for your love, but my hug life lost. Dirt on the floor, wipe me down for more. It's like I can't stay clean of my nature whore. Is this the way that we supposed to be? They tryna roast on me, but we be floating free. Check it out, y'all. Is this the way that we supposed to be? They tryna roast on us, but we don't give two fucks. Check it, check it, check it. Yeah. You. Think I got one more for you in here. Another beat by my man Alpha Monk. Let's rock this one. I'm on my American flow. I got these arrogant bros. Blow me some air in my soul. Blow me some air in my soul. I'll be so very DeVille. I'm on my American flow. I got these arrogant bros. Blow me some air in my soul. Blow me some air in my soul. I'll be so very DeVille. Dalmatians bring emotion, salivation for the ocean. While this nation is evoking this hatred, we smoking with a vape pen and an old friend. Just talk how we get where we at again. I'll be rolling, I'll be airing out the Vatican. All these motherfuckers looking at me mad again. Got a real bad case of the stimulants. Got a whole lot of zombies with impotence. Called out, got stuck in the interweb. All seeing all with a hit again. They talking loud, I can't hear again. They know my name, I be hearing that. The last time with a weird degree. You know it's love, quit Jeremy. We going up as applicable, see. You got the love and the feeling the free. You cannot steal in my healing degree. I am a genius, so rob on me, please. I'm just linguini inside of my heart. I'm on the crest, hitting the arc. Getting the Voyager, bringing the start. They be too comfy, abandon the art. I'm on my American flow. I got these arrogant bros. Blow me some air in my soul. Blow me some air in my soul. I be so very DeVille. I'm on my American flow. I got these arrogant bros. Blow me some air in my soul. Blow me some air in my soul. I be so very DeVille. I'm overbaked and I'm overbooked. I'm out of conception. Hold it, look, just got done wrestling, bucking it up. Out of the question, roll it up. B-side square getting olded up. 919 on the clock, what up? Fly TikTok when I rock with us. I ain't got no time trying to chalk it up. Ghosts in the night wanna ride with us. Wanna fight for the vibe with us. I got a ticket, so I'm gonna rock. I buy done daily, I took off my socks. I subscribe to the humanist vibe. Losing my juvenile side. She bring the voodoo aside. She got me bleeding like judo with jaw. I'm on my American flow. I got these arrogant roasts. Blow me some air in my soul. Blow me some air in my soul. I'll be so very DeVille. I'm on my American flow. I got these arrogant roasts. Blow me some air in my soul. Blow me some air in my soul. I'll be so very DeVille. Let it out right there. Let it ride out, yeah. Funky with the rhythm, funky with the tune. Funky with the rhythm, funky with the tune. Dalmatians, Dalmatians, Dalmatians. Bring emotion, like the ocean, or a potion. Appreciate that, fellas. That was super fun. Thanks for rocking out with me.
Hey, man, thanks so much for joining us today on Coffee with Stripes. Frizz, you got any shows coming up, man?
Yeah, we got one tonight in Bellingham, and then on the 22nd, I'll be at the West Side Bowling Lanes in Olympia. Come through. We're going to have some dope artists.
Woo! Hey, this guy dropped by at the drop of a hat to fucking bust that kind of a set, man. I'd give him a fucking show anywhere. Thanks again for joining us, man. Have a great day, Seattle.